The Mike White game. Let's go. Hey, what's going on? I'm Matt O'Leary back with another video, and what the hell did we just watch? But in a good way. Oh man, I'm all over the place. Can't believe what just happened. I'm Matt O'Leary. If you haven't already, please make sure to follow along on social media at Matt O'Leary NY. And of course, as always, you could subscribe to the Just Jets podcast. Call in, give me your reaction. We'll try to get to it on the show. So Mike freaking White, of all people, goes off, and the Jets upset the best team in the AFC right now, at least going into this week. The NFL makes no sense. How the Jets' only 2 wins of the year have been the Titans and the Bengals. The NFL is just bizarre, but let's just jump right into it. First drive, Mike LaFleur up in the booth. Have a day, sir. Mims was involved right away, which was good. The play calling was easy completions. Go figure. That looked good. Michael Carter punches it in. 7-0 Jets, 10-play drive, 75 yards. It doesn't get much better than that. Really, really nice bounce back for Mike LaFleur this week. Bengals get the ball, and the Jets get them to go 3 and out. And honestly, at this point, I started to say, I'm starting to feel a little something here. Something's brewing. Nice play by CJ Mosley, who is back this week, by the way, on third down to make a tackle short of the sticks. Man, did the Jets miss CJ Mosley. He is an unbelievable football player. Jets started to move the ball again, and then Mike White, an interception off of Jamison Crowder's hands. Are you kidding me? Crowder didn't have a great day today. I mean, some of the numbers look okay, but that went right off his hands, and then he fumbled later in the game. But a nice play by Elijah Moore, who would hustle back and make the tackle at the 1. That would come into play because the Jets would force a turnover on downs. What is this start for this team? Who is this? Did you not just give up 54 last week to Mac Jones and the Patriots? I don't get it, but the Jets force a turnover on downs. Unbelievable. For the second drive in a row, Mike White was picked off. This time, he threw it right off Michael Carter's face. He just didn't turn and look, and it popped right up. Mixon would pound it in to make it a 7-7 game, but 2 interceptions in the first quarter for Mike White. Man, would he bounce back after that, though. Jets don't do much next possession, but then the Bengals kind of go right down the field. This time it was Jamar Chase. 14-7, the Bengals are in front. Then, as I talked about, the Crowder fumble, so the Jets are moving the ball again. Crowder, big play, but coughs it up once he gets into Bengals territory. Bengals would add a field goal to make it 17-7. Then the Jets go on a nice drive, and it looks like Keelan Cole has a touchdown. But then after review, they pull it off the board. That was strange. He looked into me. The next one, Braxton Berrios actually catches, but to me, watching in real time, the first one, Keelan Cole's looked more of a catch than Braxton Berrios is on the next play. That was very bizarre, but whatever. 17-14. Bengals don't do much on offense, but then right after that, the Jets start moving the ball again. Mike White gets hurt. He goes down, has to leave. In comes Josh Johnson, who hasn't really played since 2018, and it didn't look pretty the last time he played. He had Denzel Mims in the end zone. Mims dropped it. Man, that would have been nice to get. That was extremely frustrating because Mims did look good today outside of that drop, but man, if Jet fan, myself included, I was wearing the free Mims shirt with Corey Davis out, but oh, you got to get that one. 17-17, the Jets settle for a field goal there. Safeties were absolute garbage on the next possession. Brutally bad. Big play to set up another Mixon touchdown, 24-17. Just Ashton Davis and Marcus May did not play well today at all. They were definitely a weak point. Now, the Jets get the ball inside the 5-yard line, and didn't like the sequence of play calling right here in the red zone down at the end, but on third down, Mike White would take a sack and pretty much be right down at the 5. And instead of going for it, the Jets settled for a field goal. I still don't agree with it. It ended up working out because they won the game, but it was, I don't know. They bring it to a 4-point game, 24-20. They would then just give up a brutal drive, 12-play scoring drive to make it 31-20. And at this point, game felt out of reach. Like, not going to lie, I was like, oh man, they showed some fight today, but I think that's going to do it. And, well, the Jets start moving it again. Mike White, once again, have yourself a day. He would sneak in on a little dump off. 31-26 originally was ruled out at the 2. They come back, take a look. He did not go out of bounds. The Jets tried to go for 2, unable to get it. So they would kick it back to the Bengals, who Finally, the New York Jets get a turnover. They get an interception. Who would have thought? Shaq Lawson with the first tip and interception. Jets get the ball on the 14. Jets aren't done just yet. Mike White finds the former Bengal himself, Tyler Kroft. Jets go up 32-31, and then a trick play. Oh, did Mike LaFleur go to his bag today? He went all out. I loved it. His best game as a Jet by far. They went to Philly and go up 34-31. How about Jamison Crowder to Mike White? Have yourself a day, good sir. On that play, by the way, the touchdown play, White went over 400 passing yards. The last time a Jets quarterback went over 400 passing yards was the year 2000. Yes, Vinny Testaverde. I was 5 years old the last time that happened. Unreal stuff. Just Mike White, where did this come from, man? The Jets defense finally get their big stop. Bengals forced to punt back. Offense comes out. And the Jets, you know what? They catch a break here. A bad Chuma Edoga penalty. Just in a brutal spot, makes it 3rd and long. But then Ty Johnson goes down and kind of leads into a helmet-to-helmet. But they throw a penalty. And the flag was on the Cincinnati Bengals defense. So the Jets pick up a first down. And that pretty much iced the game at that point. Mike White would quarterback sneak it on 3rd and 1 to pick up the first down. And that was all she wrote. The New York Jets stun the Cincinnati Bengals 34-31. It was the Mike White game. And I have some numbers for you guys. I mean, just unbelievable stuff from White. 37 of 45 for 405 yards, 9 yards per attempt, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, a 107.9 rating. Just unreal. Like, just unbelievable stuff from this kid. I'm assuming he's going to start on Thursday. Why wouldn't he start on Thursday now? You traded for Joe Flacco, and I thought, okay, you know. Now, no one thought Mike White would do this, but he just had 200 yards in the first half. He was unbelievable. He'll get the start against the Indianapolis Colts on Thursday Night Football, I'd imagine. Michael Carter, best day as a pro by far. 15 carries, 77 yards for 5.1 yards per attempt, and a rushing touchdown. He also had 9 receptions for 95 yards. It's okay to get the running backs more involved. I love that. When Zach Wilson is healthy, I hope that he was able to watch today and say, okay, I'm going to take what's in front of me a little bit more. Sure, sometimes I try to play a little bit too much hero ball, which is part of his issues and where he's forced some turnovers. But Michael Carter and Ty Johnson. Ty Johnson had 5 catches, 71 yards. Jamison Crowder, 8 for 84. Elijah Moore, 6 for 67. Mims, 2 for 30. Could have been a better day and added a touchdown on top of that. But just top to bottom, a really nice win. I was excited to see how pumped up Robert Saleh was on the sideline. He's not allowed to shave, by the way. Had a little 5 o'clock shadow going. Big win. And I know, like, the Jets win a game without Zach Wilson. What does that mean? That was fun. Let's not do, they ruined their draft position. No. Can we enjoy this? I had fun today watching the game. After the slop fest we've watched the last few weeks, especially the game against the Falcons in Atlanta, or not in Atlanta, against Atlanta, obviously, in London. Brutal game. That was awful. Last week against New England was impossible to watch, but they came to play at home. Jets are 2-1 at home. Don't look now. Listen, it's going to be a tough game to go on the road and win in Indianapolis, but Jets were fun today. Let's enjoy it. We deserve to enjoy this one. That's going to do it for me. Sound off in the comments. Jets are 2-5.